What anybody has to say about you, it's your journey, your life, and you only get one. And imagine spending that one life caring what another motherfucker thinks. Oh my God, you guys, I can see your girl got some new contacts. This is exciting. I got new glasses too, but I haven't worn contacts in years. So this is crazy to be able to see and not have glasses on. Anyways, it's your girl, Morgan Dawson, and I'm back with my third podcast episode of the Morgan Dawson podcast. And today I wanted to share with you guys some amazing advice and tips on how to figure out what you want to do in life. I know, especially because of the pandemic, people are a little bit lost, maybe feeling a little thrown off path, not sure if they're moving in the right direction. So I'm going to give you guys some tips today to make sure you're moving in the right path and doing what you want to do. Okay? I'm going to just spit raw and real, and we're going to get through this. We're gonna get through this. I love helping people figure out what they want to do because it took me so long to figure out what I wanted to do in life, but I just stayed super persistent, and I was like, I'm not gonna quit figuring out what I want to do until I figure out what I want to do. It's gotta be something out there for me. Gotta be. And I found something for me. So if you're interested in this topic, then please keep watching. How do you figure out what you want to do in life? I feel like I should have picked a different topic because this is about to be quick and simple. Because I'm going to give you guys 2 steps and they're super simple. So 1, you have to try different shit. You got to figure out your interests. You got to try different interests, things that you gravitate to. You have to give them a try. 2, taking care of your health and wellness. Okay, so let's just start from the beginning for me. I've had every single job you can imagine. I've been trying to figure out what I wanted to do since I was a little kid, because when I was a kid, all the kids knew they wanted to be like firefighters or all these different things, cops, nurse, and I had no clue. Well, I knew I wanted to be an astronaut, okay, but I wasn't going to pass science, so that was just out of the window for me. But if I had to have a job, it would have been an astronaut. That's the only other thing I would have been. But since we knew that I wasn't going to be no astronaut because science didn't make any sense, then I had to figure out what I wanted to do. So from a young age, I've been on the quest to figure out what I wanted to do in life. From a young age. So I first started with entrepreneurship. That was my first thing ever. And somewhere along the way, I lost so much confidence. So I told you guys in the first episode, I used to sell gift baskets to my teachers. And that was in middle school, and in high school, I sold candy to all the kids in the school. So that's how I was able to have money when I was younger. And then when I could work, that's what messed me up. I left entrepreneurship at a young age, and then I started getting into a consistent paycheck, and then got stuck in that for a really long time. Nothing wrong with that, but everyone's path is different. So my next job was at Six Flags, and then I had a job at McDonald's. And then I had a job at Walmart, and then I was a telecommunicator. I've been a security guard. I even had a job as a phone sex operator, but your girl got fired on the first day because everybody kept hanging up on my ass because I don't know how to talk sexy on the phone. I was so bad. Anyways, then I had worked at Topshop. I worked at Forever 21. I worked at Zara. I was a security guard. Did I say that? Then I had a job, my last real job was at a shoe store, and that was the most money I'd ever made in a job. I've had temporary office position at a bunch of different offices, and then I got more into background acting, commercial acting, and a little bit of modeling. So I even went to, look, I can go on and on. I went to school for fashion design. I've tried sewing. I've tried photography. I have tried everything there is to try. Travel blogging. Girl, everything there is to try, anything that has moved me or I've gravitated towards, I've tried it out to see if this is a path that I could take. But honestly, it wasn't until I got heavy into being consistent on my health and fitness that I found my path. And I'm not saying that's everyone's path, but the only real way to figure out what you want to do is to try different things and at the same time take good care of your mind and your body, and that'll help you have more clarity on what you're doing. Okay, so what fitness did was give me more clarity, and I knew that is not something that I want to do forever. Like, I like working out. I don't love working out. I'm like, yay, we gotta work out today. Like, it's not my passion. I don't feel like that's most people's passion. Some people, yes, but most people no. Most people, fitness just helps guide them to something else. So what fitness did was it gave me all the confidence back that I lost from my childhood, and helped me get back into entrepreneurship, because that's basically what I do now. I work for myself. And so that's what I love so much about fitness, is it gave me the ability to get back in entrepreneurship and believe in myself and trust myself and build confidence again, because I was insecure for a long time, super scared to ask for what I need, speak up. I was scared to share what I was doing and all of that. And now fitness has given me so much confidence to be able to like just put myself out there and, you know, do whatever I want. And I wouldn't say it was all fitness. I think it's partially getting in the habit of just posting on social media and building my confidence that way as well. And it's gotten me to a point to where I feel like I can try whatever type of business venture I want to, and even if it fails, like, I will be okay. So at the end of the day, it's funny how things come back like full circle in life. And I'm sitting here really thinking about it now. I wasn't even thinking about that too much before I started recording, but it's crazy how my life started. And I was an entrepreneur at such a young age, and I was so serious about it. And then something happened and I just was broken, and I was scared to get back in entrepreneurship. And then it took me trying like 50 different things, and then getting in good health and in shape and good fitness to come back and say, okay, dang, I went through all that when the very first thing I ever tried in life was entrepreneurship. And you know, the crazy thing is, I was good at it. Like, I used to sell out of my gift baskets that I sold to all the teachers every day. I would sell out of every single one, and I would always sell out of the candy that I took to school, like all the time. So I always have money. And then I don't know what happened. I guess I needed to try all these other things to make sure. I guess I needed to be more confident. I needed to be more self-aware. I'm a believer that everything happens for a reason. And because I've made so many mistakes and because I've tried so many things, I feel like I could just kind of relate to more people, and I have more story to tell. So other people can make less mistakes. My biggest piece of advice, like, for finding yourself and just like seeking clarity, is just really taking care of your health. I'm not saying never have cheat snacks, never eat out, never drink alcohol, but when you put shitty foods in your body, you 100% lower your vibration. And I still eat crap, I still eat junk, but I do eat a lot of healthy foods and vegetables too. And working out, the way it raises your endorphins is crazy. So like, most of the time I don't feel like doing my workouts. Fitness is not my passion, you guys, like, at all. At all. Fitness is not my passion. Half the time I don't feel like working out, but when I finish working out, I feel like I conquered the world. I feel like I could go conquer the world. Like, look, I just did something I didn't even feel like doing. I dominated at it because I'm naturally good at it, and I motivated a bunch of other people while doing my workout, because my workouts are live, and I feel so good. So it raises my endorphins on a whole nother level to give me that confidence to step into the entrepreneurship world, to feel better about myself, give me more energy, and just make me feel like a boss ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to try new things. Just put yourself out there. Try whatever you've been thinking about. Like, I know you've thought about something. I know you've thought about maybe you might want to sell, but you never really took action. I know you thought, I want to try doing something artsy, something craftsy. Go to Michael's and see what catches your eye. Put some shit together. You know, surely you have thought about something that you may want to do, but for whatever reason you haven't put your foot forward to try it out. And so I want you to do me a favor. If you're watching this right now and you have been confused as to where you want to get started, what your path is in life, I want you to go try it, but you keep telling yourself you're going to try it, but you keep putting off. It might mean you have to watch some YouTube tutorials if you want to get into photography, if you want to get into YouTubing, if you want to get into social media, whatever it is you want to get into. Usually now you got to watch a YouTube tutorial. Okay, YouTube tutorials have saved my life. They have got me to where I am today. You got to watch some tutorials. But I want you to start taking action and trying things that catch your attention and that have caught your attention in the past, because you just never know. And what I also want you to do is start taking better care of your health and fitness. If you're drinking 1 soda a day, 2 soda a day, I want you to start eliminating it slowly and replacing it with something healthy that gives you brain power, like blueberries, greens, black seed oil, sea moss. And we're gonna start healing our minds and stuff that way, so we can have a little bit more clarity and a little bit more focus on what we wanna do. There are so many distractions these days. Like, I find myself getting stuck on social media and scrolling through TikTok. It's tough not to. Like, there are seriously so many distractions set in place. There's things in the media that are meant to distract us. This whole little Nas X situation and all these other things. Either way, and some people calling themselves woke and this and that, but either way, you're online talking about it, making videos about it. All of you are distracted, which is the end goal, is to keep people distracted out here. You know, so like, you're at the end of the day, you're still distracted. You're paying attention to nonsense, and it really has a lot to do with what you feed your body. Okay, and how long you choose to sit and look at things on social media. But I find that the healthier, the cleaner my diet is, honestly, the easier it is for me to scroll past things, and not even just, it's easier for me to not get stuck on social media. It's like, if I have too much sugar in my diet, if I have too much shitty foods, I drag slower and my focus is worse, and I find myself getting stuck on social media and stuff, looking at bullshit longer and longer. When I eat better, I focus more on what I want to be doing. It's so funny, I'm adding yoga into my next challenge because that helps center you and focus you, and I need to take more yoga myself so I can stay grounded, stay focused. That's also a suggestion that I have, is stretching, breathing exercises. I think I talked about that in the last podcast episode. But honestly, you guys, simply just trying things and taking better care of your health are like the Jesus Christ, are the 2 easiest steps I can give someone on figuring out what they want to do. Like, it took me failing a million times, trying a million things that I didn't really like, just to get back to the thing I initially started, which was entrepreneurship. And I had to go through this long, big, full circle for 15 years. Don't be like me, it doesn't have to take you 15 years. But if it does, that's okay. It took me 15 years just to come back around and figure out what I wanted to do anyway, was be an entrepreneur. But I had to work on my confidence to get me there, and that's what all these years was of work. Is something, I don't know what broke me along the way or distracted me along the way, where I didn't feel like I was confident enough to, you know, have my own business. But here we are today, confident as can be. All right, so at the end of the day, that's it for today. This is gonna be like a super short episode, but I wanna stay consistent. I hope that was some great advice. If you need any more advice, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, and I love responding to comments. So I'll leave a comment and I will get back at you in the comments. But that is all for today, you guys, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out, and yeah, I love y'all.